Have you seen a ghost since you've been here?
I have not seen one in here.
But then you don't actually talk to it, or it doesn't show up.
And you know the great environment for trying to, get footage of ghosts or creepy footage is just every single light on, like 8 people in a fucking room.
Yeah, constantly talking.
It's almost like a party, basically. Where we left off, they're about to go in this room that's supposed to have tales of like a dead girl or a ghost or something or other. The Farnsworth House Inn.
And then she told this really captivating story about Jenny. She was telling us about Jenny, and she was telling us about because she was the one civilian who got killed there. So she started showing us the bullet holes, right? And as we're looking at the side of this wall, we can see that.
Is he trying not to puke? Yeah. Sounds like he's like trying not to throw up.
Yeah, look at him.
Obviously, there was a lot of shooting going on from the street, and then you can see clearly where the window is, where Jenny was, the only civilian who got shot, and you can see where the soldier is laying down. So I want to get up in that attic, and I want to find out if you could really lay down, at the window, because that seems really weird to me. How would you lay down at a window? Aren't windows usually high up? So that seems weird.
Wait, that's his.
So that was
That's what he needs to get down.
That's what he's
tacks on.
So in a world where he's hunting ghosts, he's skeptical about the height of a window.
And I'm really into this story.
Egress didn't exist
I'm really
back then,
into this
Jim.
story, and then Jameson's over here like doing the pee-pee dance. He's doing the damn pee-pee dance.
Dude, he's really into this story, which like they haven't once set up a good ghost story, like tone-wise, or it's been a lot of just people either, number one, there's no details. It's just from what we knew, it's this girl got shot by a window. And then the other side of it is just usually you're hearing like car blinkers and wind as someone's trying to tell you some sort of ghost story.
Or the camera's not pointed at the person who's talking, you just hear nothing.
And he's like, I gotta go. What the hell is that?
Okay, so I felt like, I'm sorry. It really had a lot to do with what was going on with me. And I it's sort of like this, like when you're on the school bus and you're like, okay, look, it's at least 20 minutes to the school, and I gotta really go. So I gotta just kind of concentrate. So that's the kind of
what
place
is
I
this
was in.
story?
And
How is his side of the story worse than Corey's?
There's been a running gag about how he keeps asking like where the bathroom is, and then Corey keeps being like, "What?" Like
pee-pee dance.
When I saw the place, it was so impressive actually that I was there that it almost subsided for a moment, and I was like, "Oh no, I think I got this," because I really wanted to participate. I really wanted to be. I wanted to be convinced.
Do you think Corey's pissed that
I was
the way the
convinced.
logo in the back is, it covers more of Corey's name than Jameson's?
Well, I think Jameson is purposely making sure that his name shows.
A little more preoccupied.
Okay, JR's going to go and open the front door, so we'll go in through the front door.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so one thing
Frog bells.
you know about this
Brothers bells.
there's over 150 bullet holes in the wall.
Yeah.
If you can see the pock
Starting off
marks.
strong.
Okay. And that window up there, we call it the Garrett window.
I mean, those clearly
That is
look
where
like
they believe the bullet was
bullets
fired,
were fired
that
at
killed
them.
Jenny Wade, who was the only civilian killed during the Battle of Gettysburg.
Bullet holes the size of matzo balls. Remember in Goonies?
Matzah. Ooh, good call. Good call, Jim.
Is Corey Feldman going to make one of those references?
Dude,
Bullet holes.
You're better at being Corey Feldman than he is, because that would be a fun little reference.
The little tiny window.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can...
And so we're actually going to go up there, and you'll be able to see where the sharpshooter actually laid. JR's father back in the 1970s had a Army ballistics expert that came in and said the trajectory was perfect for, they really feel that that's the bullet that came from that shot Jenny Wade.
Wow.
So I don't know how much you know about the Battle of Gettysburg.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not that much.
I didn't know that only one civilian was killed.
Yeah, only one civilian was
I
killed.
didn't know those details. I mean, I know the
Corey's like, no talking, goon.
Wasn't everybody technically a civilian?
Here we go. The Civil War
actually,
bit.
that lived here. Definitely the 3 days here.
Wait,
of the
what does he
battle.
mean? Isn't everyone technically civilian? No, there's literally civilian. The term civilian was literally like used to differentiate between military and non-military.
But that was his bit. Was like they call it a civil war because civilians like. He's doing
it's such a bad joke. It went over my head. Yeah. Oh no!
He's doing a callback to his bit.
Corey sucks so hard.
JR was better on the numbers. It was July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. It was hot. It had been raining. The streets were filled with dead
Where'd their
bodies,
ghost hunter
dead
friend go?
horses. So a lot
He got
of times
bored.
you'll be in an area
He
where
got bored
you'll
of
smell
lying.
like rose water. You'll smell like
Yeah, he
maybe
copped some
lavender.
drugs.
Yeah, he was just down here to take them to Farnsworth because it's right next to where his dealer lives.
And what that is during the ladies of the town, there's a great little quick read book called
His dealer gives him drugs. He goes, "Thanks, Daddy," and then he's like, "Oh no!"
It talks about what happened before and during the battle, what happened after. Pickett's charge was fought on what is called the Kadori farm.
He's got to go. He's got to go.
Really got to go.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
It's a major incident.
Wait, is this the bathroom thing?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, he just interrupted her story to be like, look.
No, I gotta piss. Corey really thought this was like worth giving to the world.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he threw some bullshit together and thought, hey, fuck it. This'll work.
So there you go. It was a quick entry into the farmhouse.
That's good to know. Yes, the thing is, like, I felt so bad because this was like the middle of the night. They did this thing out, and then I'm just like, yeah. And I think she must have seen it, right? Because I think at some point it shifted where she was like, well, let me get inside. It was probably like a fifth of her speech, that she gives out there or whatever.
No. That didn't happen.
So
we just watched the footage. You just said, like, all right, I'm interrupting you. I need to piss, baby.
You busted in.
Listen up, Toots. I'm a big-time Hollywood actor.
In that situation, I mean, I don't know. I wanted to learn more. That's the thing. I wanted to learn more. And I really believe that maybe I would have been more scared if I got the setup a little better and I was a little more open to the setup. What do you think, Feldman? Sorry, I'll be right there. I'm in the bathroom.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Is there anyone less funny than Corey Feldman?
It's amazing how unfunny he is.
Yeah.
After dinner drinks, very nice.
This was known as Sleepy Hollow Lodge. JR's better on the history of the house. Most people say, why'd you name it Sleepy Hollow? It was actually Sleepy Hollow Lodge. During the time of the battle, South Street, which doesn't even run south, was known as Sleepy Hollow.
That's a whole nother story.
There's also a bunch of ghosts down on South Street.
Times of the houses better than I can of what it looked like during the time of the battle.
And again, I think maybe I was saying this last week as well. There's a way you can do this and it would be creepy. Because, I mean, old buildings and stuff are just creepy anyways.
Yes. And
they have these old pictures and you're tying it into the Civil War.
Yes.
Like, there are ways you can go about this and it would work. It's just, Corey doesn't know that.
He's running a clinic on how not to do it, though.
Yeah, he's definitely showing. Like, because this lady thinks, oh, this is great. A celebrity came by and he's going to be talking about it on his social media. This is going to be great for my business. I think if anything, this deflates all of your haunted angle that you do.
Nah, but see, Jim, that would imply that anyone had seen
this. Yeah, that's actually another great point.
That's the same kid. So first of all,
so this fucking loser just got more lies.
He's busted out more recordings besides the Yes Daddy. All right, so this is fake. I mean, it was always fake ass bullshit, but now he's getting greedy.
Same voice. There's two. Yeah, same voice, same kid. There's two things. When I asked, are you from the basement? There's a creepy yes, which we weren't even focusing on until afterwards.
Wow.
And that was about 2 months after.
Thanks for the toys, Papa.
I didn't know about that one.
Oh yeah, you didn't know about it? Yeah, because I made it.
I loved that.
I made it in Audacity last night.
The lady who's kind of supposed to be in on it is kind of like, wait, what? What are you talking about? I never heard that. Oh yeah, and he's kind of like, oh, shut up,
shut up. This place is haunted.
This is help. I'm helping you.
We've got an exclusive.
Inquiring minds want to know.
That was in December when I came back to show you guys what we captured. I took the Smallwoods. That's the day I met the Smallwoods. So and another couple was here, and I always like to have someone come with me just to verify that I didn't know. And so they came with me out there.
Is that couple that comes all the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was, as you can see, said...
Damn, this guy's panicking right now.
Yeah, look at him, dude. You can see the fear in his eyes.
I mean, look at him right now. He's desperate. Like, please don't give me any more follow-up questions.
Just for the heck of it. It was like, all right, I brought you guys more. I brought more toys for you to play with. And the little kid was like, you brought me another one? In the same voice.
This also was not
It
the same.
is the same voice. It's the same voice that said.
I could tell.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't. That's the one. So when it comes to,
Maybe we'll be able to get in the attic tonight.
Are those real people? Or
you know,
The ghosts.
Are those the ghosts out there?
He's very proud of himself.
like, hey,
Is there a ghost out there?
and by like 10,000 times, it's like not as funny, but still funny.
Wait, they let the drunk chick come in?
I think she's one related to the owner or something.
Ah.
All right, hopefully he's going to come out of the bathroom soon so we can go on with this tour.
Oh
I mean,
my
we
God,
can go.
Jameson is shitting right now, and they're all just waiting for him.
Oh, I thought he had to piss. I can't believe he has to shit.
I mean, I feel like he said he had to piss, but it feels like they've been waiting for him for a little while.
Yeah.
They're all just huddled. They had to put a pause on their fucking Spectre show.
While Jameson shits
Jameson
himself.
had to shit his brains out.
Go ahead with that.
The front part of the house was built in 1830. The back part was built and the back part was built in about 1810.
1810. It still works.
All Corey does is just
they just
randomly
repeat
repeat
it,
one detail from the story.
Civil War.
Just to be quick, I think this is just an interesting hallway.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Yes, he did. Oh,
Yeah,
very
well,
interesting.
yeah.
Yes.
The Mines of Moria.
I think I get suckered into doing this alone.
I don't know why. I just pictured him as Gimli.
I love it. Sorry I wasn't there. I was really just plastering that toilet bowl with my shit.
Sorry, have you ever seen Dumb and Dumber? It was like that.
I'm sorry. It was like leading you into this thing, and then just being like, okay, cool. Congrats, you're here. I'm gonna go.
Right. Well, that's kind of what it felt like. It brought out some serious PTSD and abandonment issues. Okay.
About what in relation to just you or about us? Is this a thing about us? You want to get into?
You left me alone, man. You left me alone. You brought me there and you set it up like we were gonna have this time together, man. And then you just left me there with a toilet and Will.
Okay, maybe this is going to be the thing that really scares me because I really want to believe this person's story, and I want to, I want to believe that this place is haunted.
Why is this even a part of the? I guess
this doesn't need to be. Yeah,
the episode's 14 minutes long, so if you didn't include the shit story, it'd be 2 minutes long, I guess.
But you completely nailed it because we're already almost done with this, and they haven't even gotten in the room yet. They're I know more about him having to take a shit or a piss than something to do with a girl that was shot, but also there was a sniper or a sharpshooter laying down in the window. I don't know the details on that. I do know that this guy did shit really bad.
Well, yeah, now that I know what the window was about, Corey's more interested in how a sniper laid in the attic than about the girl who might be a ghost.
Corey's more interested in undermining his own project than anything else.
I love that you respect this thing enough to call it a project.
Help me believe. Help me, scare me. Help me believe.
Hey, do you believe in Ichabod Crane? I mean, you know that story. We all know that story.
What, the headless horseman?
Yes.
That didn't happen. That's the story, right?
What is Corey's point?
Because they mentioned Sleepy Hollow Street once. So even though it has nothing to do with anything, he's got that on the brain. Like, hey, Ichabod Crane, right?
You can tell that this Jameson guy really is just dealing with Corey because he thinks it'll be good for him.
Yep.
But little does he know, it's clearly not good for him, and he then had to deal with Corey a bunch.
But I'm sure to him it's just like, hey, better than nothing. Hey,
I mean, is it though?
What else am I doing?
There's no way Corey paid for their trip.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right.
And he did, and clearly Jameson didn't get paid to do any of this. So really, Jameson's out of pocket, bro.
He's getting paid in exposure, though.
Again, Jim.
I mean, hey, this video's been up for 5 days and it has 1,500 views, so that's nothing to shake a stick at, my dude.
There's nothing to take a shit at unless you're Jameson.
This isn't nothing to shit in a stranger's bathroom at.
No, bro. We are on Sleepy Hollow. We're on Sleepy Hollow Lane right now.
Oh yeah, that's
this
true.
is Sleepy Hollow Lane. So then you got to ask yourself.
I love that they're yes-anding each other.
The location is real. And
Wait. So Corey's so stupid that he thinks that The Sleepy Hollow from the story.
Yes,
that if there's a
there's the-
street named Sleepy Hollow, it has to. Like, how could there possibly be more than one Sleepy Hollow? Even though that was the name of a place, not a street. Wow.
Yeah, no, of course it's tied. It's tied into where they're at. You know what's great about this though? Is
Nothing.
that we're getting to see like fun Corey at least. Because you know, usually it's like,
That's fair.
I was trying to kill me or whatever.
There's all the things that are wrong.
Yeah.
Why don't you love me?
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's terrible no matter what.
But he does-
But I like seeing a little different side of him, even if he's trying to bit and it's awful every time.
It is a brand new side of Corey. That is a good point.
Yeah, he's all hopped up on who the fuck knows what, and he's just
Probably goofballs.
Yeah, and everyone's just like fake laughing to everything he says. But that's why like he's so confident in garbage because everyone's just fake laughing.
That's
to bullshit.
another thing though.
Are real because Ichabod Crane really lived and he really did. He was beheaded, and then people believed that they saw him, riding around with his head in his hand.
I certainly
Those
like that
stories are all
story.
real.
Look, Jameson doesn't even know what to say. I
doesn't-
certainly
those are
like
real
that
stories.
story.
Yeah, sir. I mean, I guess you're onto something, my
Yeah,
dude.
Corey's just on one, bro.
He's on a whole nother one.
Fucking
that's for
on
sure.
one, dude.
Well,
Those
you
are
can't say
real
for
stories.
real. They're for real. You didn't see it,
Well, I didn't see. I mean, I wasn't there, but I'm saying it's lore. I mean, people reported seeing these things, just like people report seeing UFOs or they report seeing ghosts. But that's how
Loch
the
Ness
story
monster.
became.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
There you
sure.
go.
I guess.
So,
Shut
again,
up.
these
I'm
are they
talking.
wives' tales? Are they, fables? What are they? But what I do know is that I saw a Bigfoot once, but that's a whole other story. Because we're not doing the Bigfoot episode right now, so I've got to save it. But somebody tackle
Dude,
me.
he
Tell me.
totally is. He's saving that lie for the next
I have a lie.
fake nonsense that they do.
Next time we do this bad show, my lie will be front and center, Jameson. Don't
Tackle
you
Corey.
worry.
Don't talk about that yet. Somebody tackle.
What?
What the fuck
Talk
was
about
that?
it. Somebody talking. You're talking about somebody should talk.
Is he?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm taking it back because I want to know what his bit was.
Because we're not doing the Bigfoot episode right now, so I've got to save it. But
Somebody tackle. Somebody tackle Corey. Don't talk about that yet. Somebody tackle.
Oof. Yeah, I mean, he was doing like save it.
He's like
Save it for
pretending
the
to
next
like
one.
producers, hurry, tackle Corey.
Producers.
He's like
That's
pretending.
a joke.
Yeah, he's pretending there are like people there.
Doesn't have people bankroll this.
Yeah, there's people involved in this.
It's so. I mean, I know we hammered this point home so much talking about it last week, but literally anyone could do this.
Yes.
There's nothing special whatsoever. Like, it's not even like a flashy editing. There's not like a nice cut. There's not like good music below it.
Even that he's famous didn't like let him pull any strings.
Well, this one called the Jeremy room. Jeremy was a little boy that was killed out in front of the Farnsworth house, and he was run over by a wagon. And
Dude, isn't it crazy that kids
No
could
one-
die back in the day because they got run over by a wagon?
Hey, don't worry. They're gonna name a room after you and exploit your dead body as some sort of fake ghost.
Why is
to
that
sell
woman?
rooms.
Why is that woman crying? Oh, her son got run over by a wagon.
Got ran over by a wagon.
His foot was stuck in the mud. Couldn't get out of the way.
Yeah, sorry. We sent him to fucking forage for berries and bring back buckets of water. And got hit by a wagon on the way back.
Got trampled by a fucking horse.
100% proof that he was brought here, but it seems as though for whatever reason his spirit is here. A lot of people.
You like that? You hear that?
We're not
She goes,
too
there's
sure
actually
that's
no
what he's
proof he was ever
Yeah.
actually here, but there is proof that his ghost is here.
Yeah, but his ghost. I mean, that's just a fact, Jack. Take that to the bank.
Yeah, Jack.
We don't know. So we'll go back this way and I'll take you into the family.
To be continued. Go fuck yourself.
Is Jameson done shitting yet?
Yeah. Cast. What the
Cast?
fuck? Wait. Nicole Saunders. Now we can look her up.
Do you think Rob Serzek is the goon? Or do you think Will Fredericks is the goon?
I think Rob Serzek, it did say his name. I think that's the thanks, Daddy.
Oh, that's the liar?
Yeah.
So the goon is Will and the liar's
yeah,
Rob.
because they're the top billing.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, Jameson, I'll give you second. I get Will, my bodyguard, of course. then it goes to the rest.
What a generous cast.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesus. I have no fear, people. We do have the one after this. Hashtag Corey and Jameson.
Jim, that might cause more fear.
Frog Adventures.
First of all, they were both very, very sweet to allow us to invade.
Although someone did have a great comment on our commentary of part 1 that was like, I'm surprised Corey Feldman's going to risk ghost hunting because he might hear Corey Haim yelling at him to stop fucking dragging his name through the mud.
You fucking say my name again, you piece of shit. Like, oh, what was that?
What is that?
Sounds like Corey Haim. No, you're crazy,
Nah,
Jameson.
no way.
Doesn't sound like anybody. You're crazy, Jameson.
Actually, I was in there for a good chunk of time while we were doing our ghost detective work, because that was
Jim.
the room.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think that to him, walking in a room with a cell phone on and then later exiting that room, do you believe that that is their ghost detective work? Or do you think actual ghost detective work of some type actually happened?
No way. They're going to just walk around the room doing the same, like, they're going to be kind of giggling to each other as well. Like, he's really bad camera work. He's going to be zooming in.
That is their detective work, is zooming in on it.
Literally nothing different.
Looking at chairs and walls.
Maybe Rob Zizorak or whatever the fuck his name was, maybe that guy will pull out one thing, like one like little radio recorder or something. But there's no way Corey does anything else.
Okay.
Where the child would hang out the most. So they were really, okay, well, last night he was moving these blocks around, and the day before that he was moving these, toy candy things around, and then I'm like, okay, sure, and I still don't believe it, and I'm going, okay, well then, it's just coincidentally he's not here now because I don't see any sign of any kid. She did tell us
that's
some interesting stories.
Did Corey think he was just going to show up and there's going to be like floating neon, like Ghostbusters style ghosts?
Like that moment in Poltergeist when they just open the door and shit's just going off everywhere in the kid's bedroom.
Like he expected to open Jeremy's room and it was just a bed twirling and a fucking stuff on the walls.
Is this exorcist time? Is this like Rosemary getting on the bed going?
Right. This is real. This is real.
These guys, I love that they're both fighting for footage.
They really are.
But they also both have absolutely nothing.
Well, every time it cuts to Jameson, it's just him going, me. There were guests staying in the next room.
Allowed us to come in.
Your anxiety.
Oh, damn, Tiffany. Is Tiffany a babe?
My name is Lisa. This is Tiffany.
Hi.
I can't tell.
Hi.
Well, he just has an anxiety shirt.
It was supposed to be for Jameson and I, but then he got scared poopless. We'll just say that.
Whoa! Corey Feldman just went up and told these strangers that his friend that should have been here is downstairs shitting.
I really like... Jameson, dude, you really fucking dropped the ball, dude. If you're still shitting at this point, it got to the point where they were down in that lobby / like dining room area for so long. They're like, fuck it, we gotta go.
Maybe Jameson. Okay, I figured it out. What if he didn't know they were going to film these sections afterwards where they talk about it?
Yeah.
And so he was just fucking embarrassed. And he's like, shit.
Oh, yeah, you got this, dude.
He's like, you know what? I'm just going to go hide in the bathroom. I'm fucking embarrassed to be here. Here, I'll show you the footage of me telling strangers you're shitting.
Oh, really? Like, literally.
He's downstairs and he's refusing to come out of the bathroom. He says it's because he's got stomach problems, but who knows? Very nice.
Nose hairs.
Dude, he's really just dragging Jameson through the mud.
Well, I mean, that's a Corey thing to do.
Yeah, it really
Drag
is.
your friend through the mud.
Drag your friend through the mud just to get like some phony laughs out of strangers.
Make your friend look bad to make anything to make yourself look a little bit better.
Really?
Yeah.
My stomach feels just fine.
For your friend.
Yeah, well, you could give us the crystal and see if he'll use it. I don't know. It's worth a shot.
Quick it works, you know? Yeah.
So is that your stuff or is that the...
Is that the ghost stuff?
I figured the ice cube part.
And then I put these out.
Okay.
You see.
Are they stones?
Yeah.
For Jeremy.
Wait, does she have a lighter and some weed? Looks like there's a lighter and some weed.
I want to see if Jeremy guns get high.
Who have stayed in this room, who had felt almost as if they were being held down. You know, we've had a wife that woke up.
This is a real Ghostbusters type tool here.
You know what? For a townie, that chick's all right.
Is that Nikki? Because see, all right, so someone does have some sort of paranormal tool, but that's not Corey. Corey didn't bring that, or it's like a surprise to him that's
he's
even
like,
there.
I don't want to touch it. I'll get shot.
It's not gonna hurt you.
Oh, okay.
See? So that's what this is gonna happen.
So it picks up the
so if a
electric
ghost
frequencies
touches
of-
that or a ghost passes through it, it might
Picks
go
up,
off.
yeah, like
Noise
frequencies.
activated.
No.
Okay.
Just when you get finished.
He just starts calling people in. Hey, I wonder what's gonna happen if Jameson's shit touches this, right, everybody? Jameson's downstairs shitting.
Here's one bathroom he's not shitting in because he's shitting downstairs.
Got it.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yep. Dude, he's doing it right now. Yep,
And
there's a toilet.
Everyone's just goofing.
There's a toilet. Someone could shit in it.
Corey's pretty, he's having a possession of his stomach.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah, he is.
shitting on him.
He's clowning on Jameson because they're in a bathroom.
So, and what's that little doodad there?
K2 meter. Measure the EMF.
Oh, this is K2 that I
That's
smoke.
quite an MF. Wait, what does MF mean?
Quite an MF.
Oh, EMF. Got it. That's like in Ghostbusters, they say that, right? The electromagnetic frequency.
You got it.
There we go, right. See, watching Ghostbusters did me some good.
It was field, not frequency. But he ignored his goon when his goon corrected him. I can't believe that goon had the balls to correct Corey Feldman.
It's when Corey turns the camera on himself, he looks like a puppet man.
He really does look like the Saw, like the little Saw puppet.
He does.
Like if you gave him like the 2 red dots on the cheeks, put him on a little tricycle.
Well, in honor of Jameson, who's
Another
supposed to be
fucking
part of
Jameson
this,
shitting
Ghost
joke.
Adventure, we've got this.
Especially since it was all his idea.
Jameson's ghost. All right.
He'll never live this down.
No, he will not, actually, because it'll be on YouTube forever and ever and ever.
It'll be on YouTube with 1,800 views.
Oh, look. See?
Hey, it's me. Oh, I heard you've been shitting.
Yeah. How's your ass?
How's your? Did you wipe?
Yeah.
Did you wipe your ass after you shit for an
Can
hour?
we check you for skid marks?
On the toilet seat there, too.
Oh, Jameson, you'll never guess. I told that young hot chick that you were shitting.
Oh yeah, right. That was some good.
It made them love
I
me.
learned that quickly.
Right?
I feel
So proud of himself, Corey.
Ghostbusting machines.
Man, it's not like I think Corey was cool before this, but he sucks so
Nah,
bad.
he's
I would
so
never
bad,
want to be
dude.
around him. I would never want to be his friend. I'd never want to be involved in something that was his idea.
Did they do something with the toilet?
What do you mean? No, they were trying to find the kid. We were trying to find the kid, so we put it on the toilet because that's where the sensor was, the best central part of the room, so we could see if there was any energy, because they said a lot of times he comes out of the bathtub. So there was a bathtub right there, so we put the thing on the toilet, and then that's when we got the idea to do it homage to you and take the glasses and put them in front of the communicator.
Yeah, we all
thing,
had
so
this
it looks like
idea.
Yeah, this is a big
Jameson
plan.
and,
we
A big
had.
collective of us got together and came up with this joke.
I gotta say, I saw that, right? Like I came in and saw that. Then I
Right.
don't. Yeah. So just to kind of get it out there, just to get it all out there, like it hurt a little bit, because I
Hurt
was
my
trying
feelings.
I'm just.
Did you
I'm just
feel
being
like we
honest,
were making fun of you?
He
I
is.
don't know.
He is being
Yeah,
honest.
dude,
you know
and
what? Good for him.
Good for him.
I
yeah.
can't believe he brought this up.
And he's clearly kind of upset, but he's also like trying to keep it light. He's like, "Look, I'm just trying to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it was that cool that
Yeah, it's really weird that you did that, dude.
you kept just talking about how I had to take a shit. Like, it's not that funny."
It,
You speak your mind. Speak your mind. It's okay. You can say it.
No.
You can say
Okay,
it.
so let me set the tone with it, which is that when I am worried that there's something I did wrong, that's when I'm like the most like upset about things, And so I was like just feeling bad in general about abandoning you and stuff like that. And then that you were doing that, in a way, I felt good about it. Like I was still part of it. Like I was still able to contribute just by the fact that I have these glasses. But
What?
it hurt a little bit. Just to be honest, it wasn't a big deal.
No, see, he pulled back.
No, yeah.
He actually, when Corey was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, serious," but then Corey tried to be like, "No, come on, go ahead, it's fine."
He made up a fake
but
story.
he pulled back and was like, "All right, well, because what he was getting at basically, not only did it kind of hurt his feelings that he just kept making fun of him, but it's because it's like he already felt like he wasn't involved.
Yeah.
And now it's just he's the butt of a joke the whole time, so he's clearly not involved.
Just to be honest. Yeah.
Fake laugh, fake laugh.
Har, har, har.
It's gonna be like one piece of our nose.
One what?
One piece of our nose, like it's
Plus
gonna
he's
be like,
fucking baked.
Like the booger hanging out, probably.
I want to see what this fan moment that Corey put in the countdown for here.
I kept it there. It was for a look. All right, so.
And he talks about going to the bathroom and everything just like everybody else.
That's
He's
right.
a real person.
Have you ever? Yeah, I'm a real person.
I know.
So I have a question. Wait.
He was very happy that that girl was like starstruck by him.
Was she though?
No,
because it doesn't seem like she was.
Because
it
that's
kind
what
of feels like he was. I understand you're very starstruck by me, and then she's like, "Oh yeah,"
and she's just smiling at him. So to him, he's like, "Wow, look it, still got it, dudes, still got it."
It's awkward that yes, Corey Feldman walked in your room and started talking about shit. But what they think is weird is that you just sat and talked about shit for a while. Not that you're Corey Feldman and.
So like, what at that moment were you feeling? Because I wasn't there, but if I were there, I would have been able to ask, or I was there a little bit, right? The girls saw me. So at that point, were you feeling scared? Were you feeling chills? Were there chills? That's what I want to know. Were there chills?
No. What it was I was in the room for like 2 or 3 minutes before she actually like clicked. Like she didn't actually look at my face, and then I think she heard my voice, and then she like looked up and she put the two together, and then all of a sudden she looks like she saw a ghost when she finally figured out, you know, it was me. And then when she heard,
Maybe that's true.
Like, Jameson was asking him about the ghost. Jameson's asking him, like, hey, was it scary in there, like, before I came up?
Yes, Jameson, she had chills.
And he's talking about how the girl that was just there was like, she realized I'm Corey Feldman.
I love that it took her enough time because she's like, who's this ghoul?
Yeah, who's this uggo?
And then they're like, wait a second. Do you think that weird, like, diaper-faced man is Corey Feldman?
Wait. Is that the guy from License to Drive?
Hey, do you think that's that loser from GoFundMe? No way.
Yeah.
you were downstairs, then it was like,
Oh no.
So have you seen a ghost since you've been here?
I have not seen one in here.
But then you don't actually talk to it, or it doesn't show up. It doesn't like.
I haven't seen.
It's just messing with you.
Is this the first time you stayed in this room?
This is my third time.
And you know the great environment for trying to, get footage of ghosts or creepy footage is just every single light on, like 8 people in a fucking room.
Yeah, constantly talking.
It's almost like a party, basically.
The tools are nowhere near you, so if they are going off, you wouldn't even know.
Customers. All right.
See you in a few.
Jameson heard enough. He says, I gotta go. That's it.
But he's gonna go shit again.
Corey's very proud of himself for that edit. Make sure every fucking light's on. I don't even want to be a little worried. I don't want to be spooked at all.
If I fucking see a single light bulb that is not ignited, I will burn Farnsworth House down. Dude, I hear the music again.
Yeah,
I heard
he's
a
got his
solo.
Corey music very light in the background. That also sets the ghost tone.
What if it isn't in the edit? He just has it on playing on his phone in his pocket. He has like a Bluetooth speaker hanging from his waist.
He opens up that treasure chest. There's a bunch of Corey Feldman CDs in there. Wow, look what a treasure this is.
He's gonna make a biggest fan joke.
He better. Turn the fucking lights off. Like, get it a little spooky.
Yes.
We don't need to see your little fucking dioramas and shit.
Yeah, these are the original floors.
The music's way louder now.
Yeah.
This shows you, actually a customer made this horse. It's kind of because her sister had just had a baby. And she was standing in the kitchen and she was baking. She was making bread, big old dough bowl. And the bullet.
Dude, why is the music so loud?
Why is there? It really does sound like someone has a Bluetooth speaker with them.
Down that went through the door and hit Jenny Wade in the back. It killed her instantly.
Oh, wow.
The trajectory of how it went in her body that killed her instantly. And she was only
in her early 20s.
Jenny was.
To be continued.
This felt like it was 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
She was actually, yeah.
Next episode, October 31st.
So yet to have anything happen yet. Literally nothing's happened.